We now turn to a very recent graduate, Susannah Kintish, who will tell us her story and why the International Seminar in Boston is such a pivotal part of the programme.
Hi, my name is Susannah Kintish, and as you can probably already tell, I'm Northern. At the time I left the place that Southerners call the land of eternal rain, the land where people have no gardens, and the land where kids kick cans around the streets as their only source of entertainment, I was also coming to the end of my career in the youth movement that had monopolised much of my free time growing up. For the next few years I threw myself into my legal training and concentrated on settling into life in the big smoke. However, I felt somewhat disconnected from the Jewish community in London and looked for opportunities to get involved. I was faced with an inordinate amount of organisations, a myriad of acronyms, and as I had no family contacts in London, I found that there were no introductions to be made and no natural place for me to slot into any communal organisation. In 2010, I therefore decided to apply to the Adam Science programme to introduce me to the structure and workings of the community and to help me to navigate towards some meaningful lay involvement. The Adam Science programme far exceeded my expectations. As well as introducing me to the history, the structure, the inner workings, and many of the movers and shakers in the Jewish community in London, we also had the opportunity to attend an international seminar in Boston. The international seminar really serves as the linchpin for the entire Adam Science programme. It allowed us to hold a mirror up to our own community and explore what as a community we do well and what lessons we were able to learn from our brethren across the pond. Also, given that the group spent as much time together in Boston as we did cumulatively across the rest of the programme, it was a critical time for the group to get to know one another and to really cement relationships and support one another's communal aspirations. From a personal perspective, the environment created on the seminar, coupled with my mentoring, which I'm sure Stephen will talk a little more about, provided me with the opportunity to really consider my communal involvement after the end of the programme. I was then able to develop the ideas and relationships over the remainder of the course that have culminated in the lay positions that I'm privileged to hold today. Firstly, I sit on the Programme Advisory Group, which recruits future participants for the Adam Science programme and helps adapt the structure and content of the programme for future years. Needless to say, the aim is to ensure that the programme goes from strength to strength and continues year on year to inspire young adults to take a meaningful role in the Jewish community, so that it serves as a legacy that will always be befitting of Adam Science. I also sit on a fundraising committee for Havana Draw, trying to raise funds to ensure that the movement that contributed so much to my and my peers' extracurricular education and friendships is around for others to reap the same benefits. Finally, for now, I'm also honoured to sit as a trustee on the Council of World Jewish Relief. I've already had the privilege of visiting some of WJL's projects in Moldova and Transnistria, and have seen the amazing work that I'm so proud to be part of. Without the Adam Science programme, I'd still be twiddling my thumbs wondering, where do I go from here? In our hectic lives, there is always a reason not to get involved. But Adam Science's legacy is that not being involved is not an option.